I really loved being a member of the Chinese Student Alliance Club on campus. As a freshman, it was the perfect way to meet upperclassmen. And as I grew up in Georgetown, I became a mentor for the club.
My favorite moment being part of the Asian community at Georgetown was a Hindu and Muslim interfaith dialogue that I participated in during my sophomore year. I had a lot of students who are of South Asian background in both groups, but they were kind of about their religious differences. But through this event, we brought people together, we talked about our culture and how we had similar traditions. It made it easier for us to connect on a faith level. And that was the first time me as a Muslim really engaged with Hindus on that level.
My highlights with the Asian community has been showcasing at different performances such as Diaspora, Asia Fest, and Bayanihan. Preparing for performances with Club Filipino, Flip This Funk That, and JNet has developed my passion to explore different cultures.
I loved being a choreographer for Ringila, which is the largest cultural show on campus. And as a choreographer, I got to bring together people of both South Asian descent and non-South Asian descent to teach about my heritage, which was a really great experience.
So some of my favorite times in Georgetown actually was the cultural shows, Asia Fest, Bayanihan with Club Filipino. And it was just a great time because performing for them was not only extremely fun, but it was a great way to celebrate our diversity here in Georgetown.
The AAPI community is so supportive of each other. Kim, the one behind this video, and I met at a TASA event my sophomore year. She was so friendly and nice, and we exchanged numbers right away. And now we room together and have late-night bed chats. She's really involved in VSA. She was the president last year, and TASA has done fun collaborations with them, like the Mid-Autumn Festival and the Lunar New Year celebration.
By joining the Asian American and Pacific Island community, I've learned how to become more comfortable with my own heritage. When I entered Georgetown as a freshman, I didn't really understand what it meant to self-identify as Sri Lankan or Hindu. But through communities like the South Asian Society and the Hindu Student Association, I've learned how to better express myself and have found friends and mentors who have helped me explore different aspects of my own Asian identity.
So I think for me in particular, the transition from high school to college is really difficult. I just remember my first few weeks at Georgetown, and I would go an entire day not seeing a single face that I recognized. And that was really scary. That sensation of floating through campus is actually pretty unsettling. And I think that more than anything, the AAPI community has served as an anchor for me. It's given me a community to really root myself in a completely new context while also ultimately reminding me where I came from.
So when I first came to Georgetown, I actually didn't realize that the AAPI community faced any issues. I bought into that model minority idea, and so I thought that we as a kind of community were very successful. But coming into Georgetown and actually discussing about these ideas and these issues, I realized that there were, and I'm glad that Georgetown's AAPI community is actually facing those issues head on.
I came to Georgetown as a transfer student my sophomore year, and the transition was a bit rocky. But joining TASA helped me settle into a new environment, and it was a great way to make new friends. It was probably the best decision I made at Georgetown.
Coming from a Vietnamese background, a very underrepresented minority here at Georgetown, I found it a really big struggle my freshman year to find a safe space to discuss my experiences and my identity. It was through the APIA community that I was able to find mentors, and it was through those mentors that I was able to develop myself as a leader on campus in the community.
So like many Georgetown students, I was involved with a lot of academic extracurriculars, but being part of the South Asian community and intimately involved in activities that we planned really grounded me, and I hope that the ties we've made here stay strong even after college, but I'll be sad to leave.
Miss my friends here the most. I have seen my TASA littles grow up. Josh, one of TASA's freshman reps, is now ASA president, and Rachel, ASA's VP. It's just extremely rewarding to know that the underclassmen I was once a big to have grown to be so comfortable in their own skin here at Georgetown and be involved in the AAPI community now.
Freshman year, ever since I found out what Harambe and Despedida were, I asked Professor Williams, where are the Asians? And I found myself asking this question a lot in the next 4 years. Where are the Asians? Needless to say, I felt left out on Georgetown's campus. I know Georgetown was founded on a narrow vision, and over the years, students had to fight to expand this vision, and we had to fight for inclusiveness. The Asian Heritage Ceremony began because we wanted a space for us to reflect and challenge where we are as a Georgetown community, and also to celebrate our collective achievements. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how future graduating classes will expand upon this vision.